Hello, you don't know me, but I am a teacher. I teach Science and ELA 6th grade to high school level. I was just watching the news. I saw a young woman say she was willing to have short-term pain for long-term gain because they are protesting in Michigan against Biden for his reaction to the Palestinians. I was so upset by that statement that I had to make this video tonight. I don't think many young people understand what is at stake here. I'm almost 65, and I've lived through a lot of political upheavals, but never, even nothing close to what we're going through now with Trump. It is unbelievably serious. And I think that Biden is trying to do his best. Maybe he could do better. Yes. I am without question against what Netanyahu is doing. Without question. He disgusts me. The children that have been harmed. Over 28,000 people. And I know the Israelis do not want this. When they went into Israel to begin with, that also was horrific. The whole thing is horrific. But you don't get rid of one bad thing by doing another bad thing. People need to get together. But if you are living in this country now, you're lucky. Because at least we're alive. And when you're alive, you can do something. But if you think that not voting, which is going to help Trump, is going to be the answer, I have to tell you, that is the wrong way to go. The woman who is heading up this protest, a young woman, she said short pain, long-term gain. There's no short pain here. We are dealing with the fact when Trump was in before, all the things with the Supreme Court and everything that's happened. This is long-term effect. And a second term is going to be disastrous. And in my opinion, I'm putting myself on the line and my life on the line by doing this video because Trump supporters, some of them are completely not working correctly. This is such a serious situation, and this is not a normal election by any means. And Biden is trying to do his best. He's got a lot to answer to, and he doesn't make all the decisions. There's Congress. We have some guy heading the House of Representatives that won't do anything. He's under Trump's thumb. People are scared. They are literally scared because if Trump or his family doesn't come after them for speaking up against him, some of his supporters will, maybe on the street, maybe with a gun. We are trying to live in a free society. And yes, we have to absolutely protest. Absolutely. What's happening in Israel and Palestine is horrific. The Palestinians don't want it. The Israelis don't want it. Nobody wants it except for Netanyahu. And he is going against his own country, his own people. This makes me very angry, obviously. But I am a teacher. And I want to see my children, my grandchildren, and my students my beautiful, beautiful students grow up in somewhat of a safe country. And we are not going to have one if we allow, obviously, somebody who's done, I mean, what does he have? 94 indictments now? I mean, what? It's okay to have somebody. I understand why they want to vote Trump in because they figure he's tough. He's going to do what he says. He's tough. He is going to do what he needs to do for himself. You may not agree with the Democrat way, but for God's sake, think about our country. Think about John McCain. You know what? I'm a Democrat, but I loved John McCain. I had enormous amount of respect for him. We can go across the aisle. We can be together. But we have to protest in a good way. We can't make the protest make our country worse, or then we have no power to do anything to help the Palestinians or the Israelis or the Ukrainians. No one. We have got to stand together in this country. And I am sorry for those of you who are major Trumplicans who think that Trump is the answer. And I feel bad. I feel sorry for Trump. I do. He is a very ill man. But he cannot be head of our country. I'm praying that some of you will see this. And for God's sake, we have children all over this world that need us to show. Like, look at Martin Luther King, what he did. I mean, he had his life on the line every day. But he believed in peaceful protest. And I'm not saying that you're not doing peaceful protest, but this is dangerous protest. Because you were using that to allow somebody to possibly get in our country that is going to do major damage. Major, major, major damage. So please, I am begging you. I am begging you. As a teacher, as a grandmother, as a mom, we need to keep our country. We do not need a Putin running our country. Please, I am begging you, make your protests. I agree with you. Absolutely. I feel deeply for you and the children that are being harmed. But for God's sake, we can only do something if we keep the power to do it. There's not just one answer, there's many answers. We all need to do it together. Please